Hey, welcome to another Friday afternoon edition of the Balding White Guy Caucus. I am Representative Carl Albrecht.
And I'm Scott Sandall.
And I'm Justin Fawcett.
We actually have the real Scott Sandall with us today.
The real Scott Sandall.
We're really excited to have you, Scott.
And I have been misidentified with you amongst the lobbying groups. So this is kind of classic.
Yeah.
Hey, I got Jeremy Peterson today for the first time.
Really?
So we
Jeremy.
need to add him.
Yeah. I've got Jeremy a lot, actually. It's probably the most common.
You got the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna.
So, on that note, Scott, tell us about, what district do you represent first? Let's start there.
Oh, House District 1, Box Elder County.
Number one.
I'm number one. I'm on the top of the list everywhere. I want you guys to remember that.
Yeah.
Top of Utah, top of the
Top of the
list.
list, top of Utah.
Most influential.
Top of the brain
legislator.
trust.
Absolutely. Just keep
Top
it
of the
coming. Just keep it coming. Just keep it coming.
Shiny top. Oh, yeah. So number one, you're up in Tremont.
Yep, I live in Tremont.
Okay. And you guys have had a lot of flooding up there.
Yeah, we're slowly progressing our way to the Wasatch Front, couch by couch, bottle by bottle.
It's terrible.
It's not good.
But you did catch a ride in the chopper the other day. Right?
Yeah, we did. I went with the Lieutenant Governor. It was a neat experience, but I'm sorry I had to go do it because of the people up there that are really underwater.
Yeah.
10,000 people
I
infected
imagine,
or more.
we
probably.
imagine there's somewhere around 10,000 people.
Well, our hearts go out to you, and if
Thanks.
there's anything we can do to help, let us know.
Thanks.
The Balding White Guy Caucus supports
Let's get some appropriations going. I know you guys are so
we could sponsor an appropriation. I don't know how to
We
do
can
it.
pull a few strings.
You just
They might be really short.
We're more likely to pull a few hairs, though.
in the $5 to $10 range. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, probably.
That's
Whenever I have my wallet.
Whatever you
Cody,
go
grab my
for.
wallet. Hey, tell us what is one of the most important bills that you're looking at or running this session.
Do you know, we've got a canal safety bill, ironically,
Oh, wow.
that's working through the process.
Nothing ever goes wrong with canals.
No, I mean, it's kind of ironic when we got so much flooding in Box Elder County that I've got a canal safety bill. We're just trying to get the rest of the state mapped where the canals are and improve communication between cities and canal companies.
Okay.
Talk about the problem of the transition from rural to, and how that affects, why canals is such an issue now, where it wasn't.
Because the canals have always been established, traditionally, are established way ahead of any kind of subdivision. A subdivision comes in and then wants to develop a piece of property or farm ground, and those developers want to get as much out of that as they can, and so they'll build the lots really close to what we call the toe of a canal. And then
They'll actually start cutting into
And then
it.
all of a sudden they'll start digging into it to put a rock garden or something that looks really cool right there, and it just destroys the integrity of the bank. And so they get a big flood event. The canal mostly can handle it, but the extra pressure in the canal then will start to erode, or you'll even go far enough in the toe that you'll get rodents that'll start through. And so
And crayfish.
we heard about crayfish going 25 feet into the bank of a canal and burrowing in
Really?
and hibernating, and then they leave this hole. So when the water finds it, blows it out.
And we actually had a few years ago, it's tragic.
We had
couple of deaths. And
We had a couple of deaths in Cache County,
Hmm.
and a lot of property damage when a canal broke.
Well, I've been hogging all the questions, but I do have another one. How did you talk your wife's dad into letting you marry her so young? I mean, she's got to be, 20 years younger than you or so? I mean, you tell me.
You know, she's gonna love it when she watches this.
She's one of our binge watchers. So
She is a binge
we have to
watcher.
do something
She's a
for
binge
her.
watcher. I have to take the iPad away from her because she wants to go back and watch old episodes.
Just one more season.
Yeah,
one more
season. Do you know, her dad and I just clicked from the very beginning, and she had it. Well, I was in the mission field. She had a couple of pretty steady boyfriends, and she just forbade the marriage to those other guys because I was coming home.
Wow. Is it
So
because
it
you
was
have a lot
a
of money?
No, it's because I had hair then.
Oh, okay.
No, it's because I had
You just
hair
went
then.
there.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But she stuck around.
Oh yeah, even through the balding process, she's been pretty good about it.
Well,
She's
somebody
very
said it
loyal.
was the molting process. Was
The
one of
molting
our
process.
guests said that it's the molting.
Yeah. I must have done enough right things that she just didn't marry me for the hair.
Well, she's great. I'm just,
Thanks.
She's a loyal watcher.
She is.
Kudos
She's
to
a
her.
fan like crazy. Wow.
You married well above yourself, as you know.
I feel like we're on episodes of NCIS or something. That's how diligently she watches this thing.
Tim, did you have any other questions for Scott?
Well, what have you enjoyed most, or what's been maybe a different way of phrasing? What's been the biggest surprise for you?
Oh, the biggest
Serving
surprise.
legislature. We all came together. We've been here.
The biggest
3
surprise
years.
is how much older I am than the rest of the balding white guy caucus.
That's a compliment to you.
I
Compliment to you
can't
in age.
even
Well,
imagine. When I get confused with you guys, I just like put my chest out and I'm like, yeah, I'm back in my 40s. This works great.
It works just the other way for Adam Gardner, though.
Yeah, Gardner.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, Gardner. He's got
29 going on 47.
Yeah, he's probably hurting on that deal.
Hey, well, it's a pleasure to serve with you.
It's a pleasure to serve with you
You're a
guys.
great friend.
Thank
You guys are the best of friends. It's amazing how much work we do and the fun that we get to have while we're trying to do this serious business. So I appreciate you.
Thanks for coming on today.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate what you're doing. This is fun. This is part of the fun. So thanks.
Thank you.
All right, brother.
Tim.
See ya.
See ya.